Shalom V'racha, everybody. Welcome back to Enlightened Beings. This week we're learning the parsha of vayera. Vayera is immediately after Abraham did the circumcision, which made the covenant between Abraham, Hashem, and our nation forever. Hashem will never break that covenant. We cannot break that covenant. So it speaks about Hashem visiting Abraham. Abraham was sick. And we learn about this concept of visiting sick people. And what's the real mitzvah of visiting sick people? To be nice to them, take care of their needs. And this is really, it's called in Hebrew, it's called ha'arat panim, shining our face to them, illuminating their face. Because we don't want to hide our face from them and not take care of them. We have to visit them, do what we need to do for them, speak to their heart. This is what really Hashem is doing. Hashem is shining down life to heal the sick person. So this is what we're trying to do. We are trying to emulate and copy Hashem, the Shekhinah. There's a verse that says in Psalms of David, Hashem yisadenu al eretz davai, kol mishkava hafachta bechol. Hashem will heal him and take care of him on his bed of sickness. And you've flipped over his bed, kind of that Hashem is doing everything what it needs to happen for this sick person. So this is the light of the Shekhinah, and this is really the light of the righteous people that they're shining on all of us, the spiritual sickness, that they're taking care of us. So we can do this when we visit sick people. We could really, like we said, emulate Hashem and help heal them. So this is a beautiful lesson that we're learning that from Abraham, how Hashem visited him. So it says, where did Hashem appear to him? It was in Elonei Mamre. This was his friend called Mamre in his tents. And Abraham was sitting in the tent like the heat of the day. It was very hot. So what is the heat of the day? What's this concept? Hashem appears to him. Obviously, it's revelation of godliness. How do we get the revelation of godliness? It says that sometimes we need to go through hard times. Sometimes we need to go through evil in our lives. Because this word mamre could also mean trading, transforming. That through transforming the dark times we've been through, we can get to higher levels of holiness. Because that's the way Hashem made it. We need to go through sometimes through the evil to refine the good that is hidden inside the evil and to elevate it to the holiness. And that's what Abraham was doing. And that's why he's saying in Elonei Mamre, this idea of the transformation and the trading from the evil to the good. He brings from another verse. It says, Paro hikriv, that Paro brought them closer. When they were running away from Paro near the Red Sea, that sometimes through the evil, it can bring us closer to God. So sometimes even when the evil is covering up and someone feels they're in a very dark situation, we shouldn't give up. We should actually push ourselves even more. Because that's why the evil is kind of fighting, because it sees us that we're getting close. So it tries to fight us even stronger because it wants to bring us down. It wants to defeat us. So we can't give up in those moments. We have to keep pushing. So what is it sitting? We said before, sitting at the heat of the day. The heat of the day, the idea is that sometimes the evil is burning up inside of us. The evil is really trying to push us, and it's like a fire. And sometimes someone can give up and say, look how much evil I have inside of me. I have no hope. I have no chance. So it says, stay there. Don't give up. Sit at the tent, the entrance of the tent, even when the evil is burning up, even when you think it's the hardest time, and don't give up, because then you will see it through. Then you will succeed. A lot of people, they give up at those moments. They're like, look how bad I am. Look how far I've gone off God. And they give up. And they don't realize that they could have gotten through it and they could have got to the other side. So he says, don't give up. And that's what Abraham is teaching us. He's sitting in the heat of the day, even though it's the most difficult time that where our even the own evil inside of us is really pushing us and making us go through hard things and kind of testing us. And we feel like we're failing. Don't give up and we'll win. So it says that Abraham saw these angels and he ran towards them. What's this idea of running? The idea of running is called in Hebrew, it's called zerizut vesimcha, having alacrity, having excitement, and rushing to serve God, and doing it in a joyful way. That we should run to the synagogue, we should run to do a mitzvah. David says, I was happy with those that said, let's go to the house of Hashem. Because someone who's really looking at the true purpose of life, he will certainly be happy when he goes to do a mitzvah or goes to pray. Because really, that's the true thing that's going to stay with us. All the rest, all the money, all of the good times that we've had, it's not really going to stay. All of the experiences, maybe, they don't really stay. What stays is the good. Not even the negative, like the jealousy, the hatred that we have. That's not going to stay. Maybe the soul might need to go through a cleansing process for that, but that's not what life is about. What life is about is doing good. So when someone realizes, even like we said before, someone realizes I'm distant from Hashem, you should be even happier. Oh, I'm distant from Hashem and I get to do a mitzvah. I get to do a good thing. So we run to it, and we're learning this from Abraham. And what does he says? He bowed down to them. The bowing down is the inclusion of all of the negative that we're bringing it to the holiness. We're bowing down to the holiness, and all of the bad, even that we've done before, will come included and refined through the good that we're doing, through running to the good and bowing down to the good and becoming part of the good. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day.